You wake up 500 years in the future to realize that everyone around you seems to have shut off their brains. They indulge in mindless entertainment for most of their days. They think plants need electrolytes, and the presidency is nothing but spectacle. How are you expected to live with this? Comedy. Welcome to Behind the Narrative. I'm your host, Aleece Hanson. Today we will be delving into dystopian comedy. This genre mixes comedic elements with serious societal commentary to tackle and present dark subjects. The three films we will be focusing on in this episode are Idiocracy, Pleasantville, and The Truman Show.
Good morning!
Good morning!
Each of these provides social commentary that is too dark for most audiences to handle. But whoops, here comes this comedic element to make it okay again. The Plot of Idiocracy, a 2006 film written and directed by Mike Judge, involves a man who takes part in a government project gone wrong. He wakes up 500 years into the future to discover that the entire world has dumbed down. The English language has metamorphosed into a disgusting concoction of hillbilly, valley girl, slang, and
what I do is just like you know what I mean?
The government is made up of corporate-sponsored morons who believe that crops should be fed Brondo, a sports drink, because
Brondo's got what plants crave.
It's got electrolytes.
the audience laughs at these parts of the film because the premises made would never come to fruition, right?
Some of us are just nuts!
What Judge is doing through these absurd jokes is presenting an extreme that allows people to reflect on the world as it is. An example of the premises of Idiocracy coming somewhat into the real world are all the times people forego using higher vocabulary for texting abbreviations and slang of the month.
Catch me outside, how about that?
Yes, I do.
Do you know the way?
I know the way.
You already know though, you only live once, that's the motto, YOLO.
Another scary parallel of this film to real life is when Carl's Jr. executive Andrew Puzder was nominated to be the current president's Secretary of Labor, but withdrew from consideration. In fact, Terry Crews, who played the president in Idiocracy, commented on this nomination in a 2016 interview with Business Insider.
The reason he had to turn it down because it would just been too prophetic.
It would have been
way
on
too
the nose.
prophetic.
And currently, Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz announced that he's running for president in 2020. This film tackles the subject of intellectuals losing their popularity on the world scale and the negative effects of feeding into hedonism, but in a less direct way so that the audience can challenge their worldviews without feeling attacked. Pleasantville, a 1998 film directed by Gary Ross, explores how personal repression leads to political oppression. Two teenagers get sucked into their TV and become characters in a 1950s TV show. As the characters are introduced to aspects of their essence that were seen as taboo in Pleasantville, they turn from black and white to color. We see as the film progresses that the characters grapple with choosing to live in the past or move forward. The coital jokes open up the audience to taking criticism of their life choices. They are encouraged to reevaluate the times they have judged people for straying from traditional societal norms. This film more specifically puts religion under a microscope, such as to the Adam and Eve story. Comedy cuts through conflict with laughter, and if done correctly, these themes do not come across as malicious. As topics of religion and politics are sensitive to most audiences, sifting in jokes helps to ease the tension. Lastly, The Truman Show, directed by Peter Weir, follows Truman Burbank, a man unknowingly being filmed for a reality show since birth. Truman lives in a fabricated reality in which every aspect of his life is tailored to perfection. Truman is the only one unaware that his life is a TV show. All the people in his world are actors. Truman, played by Jim Carrey, is charming and goofy, similar to most of Carrey's characters, which gives the audience comfort. The movie follows specific viewers of The Truman Show to emphasize the obsessions and attachments that viewers in the real world create with the entertainment they consume. One group of viewers have dedicated an entire bar to the show. This bar seems unsettling to the audience and unlikely in the real world because the bar is making a shrine to a TV personality who happens to be a real person. The Truman Show analyzes the topics of invasion of privacy and obsession over television characters through the mannerisms of Jim Carrey. Dystopian comedies are designed to critique society without directly accusing the audience of taking part in the criticized practices. These films are unique because they encourage viewers to improve themselves while enjoying a film. The criticisms presented in these films are things we should be mindful of in our daily lives. Thank you for watching Behind the Narrative. And in case I don't see ya, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.